Hi, fourth graders. So today I'm actually going to have you start some writing during our asynchronous time, which is different than we normally do. So I wanted to show you what that's going to look like. So the very first thing you want to do is you want to go to our agenda for today, and you're going to want to click on the part that says Westward Expansion research paper. So it's under the writing and asynchronous. Then here you're going to see a couple of different things. The first thing you're going to see here is a video, and this is basically how to start a research paper, which is what we're going to be doing. And then we want you to watch that video first. So I'm not going to show the video. I trust you guys to click on this link and watch this video just to get the ideas of how you're going to be writing, what you're going to be writing, and how it's structured. So I've gone ahead and said these are the sections that I want you to include in your research paper. I've also very carefully added some examples to help you see. So I would like each person's research paper to have an introduction about their topic, 2 to 3 body paragraphs about their topic, and a conclusion about their topic. If they have time before we do perspectives, so none of this is perspective writing. This is all the research paper where we're writing informational work about the topic that you selected. Then if you have time before we do the perspective writing, then I want you to do something else. So we have a glossary of key terms that you could create or a timeline of events that you could create. And then finally, I always include the writing checklist because that's how I'm going to be grading it. So I want you to have this while you're working. You won't finish this obviously until the end, but at least it gives you an idea for what I'm going to be looking for. All right, so let's really quickly take a look at some examples. So for introduction, that means that it's going to be how I introduce my topic to the reader. So let's go ahead and open some sample introduction paragraphs. And I can click on this, and these are student samples. These are not mine. I did not write these. Okay, so we have sample information introduction paragraphs, and then what the topic was. So in example 1, they're talking about children in Westward Expansion. So have you ever watched a movie based on events in the 1800s and wondered what it would be like growing up in the 1800s? If so, this is the book for you. In this book, you will learn about the games that kids played, what they did in school, and the chores that children did. Children's lives right now is both the same and different than children's lives during the Westward Expansion. If you would like to learn about these topics, read on. Then for the Pony Express we have, even though it was only in business for 18 months, the Pony Express was a very important and legendary part of the Westward Expansion time period. One reason is that it was a difficult trip with many hazards on the trail. Another reason is the Pony Express was the thread that connected the East to West in a time of great importance for a young country. Finally, colorful writers such as Bronco Charlie built upon the legend by sharing their experiences in dramatic, tall tale settings. For these reasons, the Pony Express is still a heroic tale of bravery, danger, and excitement. And then lastly, we have one from the Revolutionary War, which is called, this one is about the Boston Massacre. Introduction. The Revolutionary War is a very big topic. There were many topics that led up to it, such as the Declaration of Independence, the Boston Massacre, and taxes in the colonies. The fact that all these important events are just causes of the war is crazy. This book is about the Boston Massacre. I hope you enjoy the book. So I'm not going to read all the other samples, but I wanted to show you the introduction because this is where most people are going to start. And it's where I want you to start. So I'm thinking I can write an introduction today and at least get that done today in my asynchronous work. We're not turning it in, but the goal is that on Tuesday, I'm going to be checking to see your introductions, and we're going to be talking about your introductions. So I don't have to write my entire paper. Today, Friday, May 28th, I really just need to start by writing my introduction about my topic. So I want to go back to here, and where it says start your draft here, I've only put in introduction because that's all I want you to do right now. So here I would like you to write your paragraph for your introduction. You'll also notice that we're drafting this paper up until June 2nd. So no due date yet. So we're working on this up until June 2nd. So be aware of how much time it might take you. It looks like I need about 5 paragraphs here. So once I'm done with the introduction, if I want to look at what a sample body paragraph looks like, I can if I have some extra time. Otherwise, we'll talk about it on Tuesday. Have an awesome day, and I will see you after the long weekend.